Hello everyone, we are going to see basics of Linux. Listen carefully, it's short explanation of Linux operating system. We are going to discuss introduction about Linux. Linux, computer operating system created in the year 1990 by Linus Torvalds, and it's open source operating systems based on the Linux kernel. Kernel is the core part of Linux. It is responsible for all major activities of this operating system.
Here we can see Linux architecture in detail.
Its primary function is to act between the OS and the hardware. The kernel also helps with device control, networking, memory management and file systems. We can see what is the file system hierarchy standard. Defines the structure of file systems on Linux.
Suppose we can see Windows C:\drive and drive letters are gone, replaced by a / and cryptic sounding directories called Linux/directory. It contains below details. Now we will see Linux distributions. There are commercially backed distributions, such as Fedora, Red Hat, OpenSUSE, and Ubuntu, and entirely community-driven distributions, such as Debian, Slackware, Gentoo, and Arch Linux. These are the Linux distributions. Next we will see what are the Red Hat Linux OS version, kernel details. So these are the Red Hat OS release version along with kernel details. The life cycle of Red Hat Enterprise Linux is at least 7 years for versions 3 and 4, and spans at least 10 years for versions 5, 6, 7, and 8. The life cycle comprises several phases of varying length with different degrees of support. Red Hat provides full support and updates software and hardware drivers. In later phases only security and other important fixes are provided and support for new hardware is gradually reduced. In the last years of the support life cycle, critical and security-related fixes are only provided to customers who pay an additional subscription.
Next we will see minimum system requirements of Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating system. We can see minimum system requirements are HEL 7 and 8. It will support only 64-bit architectures, but RHEL 6 it support 32-bit and 64-bit architectures.
Thank you for watching video. We will see next videos. How to install Linux operating system.